this is all the change.
I got jazz personality, Jeep mentality, beats the soul train.
Let me see you go back,
Back,
forth and forth.
go back, forth and forth.
Back and forth and forth.
Ooh.
I got cheating personality, mentality. This is
This is
all.
all train. Keep on
Keep
moving.
on moving.
Don't stop grooving.
Don't stop moving.
To see you go back and forth,
Back
back and forth.
forth.
Forth. Go
Back.
back, forth and forth.
Go
Yeah.
back, forth and
Take it
forth.
back, forth and forth.
Forth, back.
Back and forth and back.
Back and up and down and around.
Side to side, around to the back.
Up and down, side to side. Pick it up and bring
My
it
back
back.
to me like that.
You don't want no problems with me, because I beat them down first round.
No. Everybody, welcome to the weekend sessions. I'm your host, Adrian Ford.
I'm your host, Q the Content Guy.
And we're going to take it back.
Forth. Let me see you go.
Ooh, it's the LIYH. People never say.
I got beach mentality, cheese mentality. This is all
so straight. Listen, they don't understand that we was there. They don't understand like we was there in the studio with I was like, Because remember we was sitting, I never forget, that's when David's barbecue sunflower seeds came out that summer. And you was like, bitch, try these sunflower seeds. I was like, what's that? Barbecue. Oh, let me see. So we were sitting, and she was in the booth. She's like, this is how track. You was like, So track. I was like, yes.
I said, you got jazz personality, beats mentality. This is all. And I said, open your eyes. This is all the game.
And I was like, keep on grooving. I was like, don't stop moving. They don't understand. And that's why I wish they were there to see it.
Well, so, I know we get ready to see.
What we finna see?
Well, first of all, let me read these comments. Hey, Lindsay.
Oh, let me get into the party section with everybody. I like to be in the party section with
people. Hey, Joe, saying something. First and foremost, I'm here for the mess, but it's Sabbath, so let's pray and keep it holy.
I'm here. The mess? What you talking about? Oh my God. Lola, hold on. What is going on?
What
is going on? What mess?
Going on? What is going on?
I just got jazz personality, that's all. G mentality.
What is going on?
What's going on?
Won't somebody tell me? All right, y'all.
Honey, people mad this weekend, child. Honey, so, they think they do everything. How they mad, honey?
So the news broke yesterday that Chris Brown, Teyana Taylor, and Usher baby had got into it yesterday. Sorry, Friday night. The news came out yesterday, Saturday, that the news came out. It says
because it was Friday and they ready to swing, jump on a brother and do the wrong thing tonight. Oh, that's too early.
Yeah, it's too early.
Okay.
Not yet. Yesterday was a ish show. As like I saw, y'all saw the picture. It was so many reports that came out. It was like, Chris jumped Usher, Chris cussed Teyana Taylor out. He was disrespectful and things like that, right? So automatically everybody was like, well, Chris.
Everybody was there.
Chris got a problem. Something wrong with Chris. This is Chris' fault. This is Chris' fault. Chris this and Chris that. Let me make this very clear. Y'all may not like where we're going to come from over here on this channel.
This one.
Right? But we are also fair, and we are very wrong is wrong and right is right. So, Lindsay said the simple fact outraised Usher game that Rihanna did not. Give it, gotta leave it for the folks all the way in the back. Here's the thing, right? Yesterday, all we heard was the end of the story. All we heard was Chris was disrespectful to Teyana Taylor. Chris was cussing her out and walked away. Usher was trying to calm him down and followed him. Chris had called him a coward. Next thing you know, Usher ends up with a broken nose and bruised ribs and a bloody nose
and a cracked skull.
And that was all we heard yesterday, right? So, and let me be fair. If you look at Chris's past and the things he have done, right? I can see how some people can automatically say, well, this is Chris's problem. If you take all the things that he got going on. However, the problem that I had yesterday was we didn't hear the whole story. It's like you jumping into a story and all you hear is, oh, well, they jumped her.
Oh, who?
Oh, they jumped her.
Who's they?
Child, the people down the street jumped her.
Girl, who's they?
They down the street, child. Anyway, so let's move on.
Who's they?
Child, the people down the street.
Who?
Child, the people.
Girl, who?
They jumped her. She was walking. She had a baby, and they jumped her. It was just,
who jumped her?
It says we don't know who threw punches. Right? People just so quick to rush to his aid. Right. So you see how we just went. And I didn't give Adrian no information on this. Nothing. I just came up with the end of the story. Child, they jumped her.
Who?
The people.
Child, who jumped her? Is she okay? What happened to her?
Oh, well, she cussed so-and-so out.
Who?
Well, they cussed each other out earlier that day.
Who?
So I was on Mim's channel yesterday because he did a report. He did the report or whatever. So I was like, well, let me call it, let me jump in. And I was like, my thing is this. If Chris is wrong, Chris is wrong. If Usher is wrong, Usher's wrong. If Teyana's wrong, wrong. I want to hear the beginning, the middle, and the end. We only heard the end. We didn't hear the middle or the beginning. We only heard the end.
Because they went back, but not
forth. They only went back. They only went to the end. They went to the end of the road. No. They went to the end of the road.
How Janice said, is this the end?
No. Okay. It said, who was the question? They dropped the names. Right.
I'm waiting for they, because but let me tell you something, they has been around for a long time and we still don't know who they are. Well, they said, because Tamar good for the days, but who's they?
CW said, is Usher he or she in the situation? We don't know yet. It depends on how we feel going out the show. Because over here we call everybody her. She or her. Everybody she or her. So I went on there, right, and we were doing the panel and things like that, and I was pretty much saying that everybody is always jumping on Chris.
Yes, that is very true.
And every time he does something, we always go back to the Rihanna situation. Nobody has ever said that Chris was right for what he did to Rihanna. Nobody ever said that. Nobody ever said, Chris, at the end of the day, you should never put your hands on anybody. Male, female, female, male. You know what I'm saying? Keep your hands to yourself. What Chris did to Rihanna.
Hands are for hugs.
Right.
On this channel.
So they automatically go back to that. So my thing was, well, Rihanna forgave him. Why are we still talking about that situation? This got something totally different.
I'm just so tired of that narrative because it gets old. At the end of the day, we all know that even with the Rihanna situation, it's still one side of the story. Chris Brown have never sat down in front of no cameras and said, well, this is what really happened. And this is why I flipped the hell out. He never said that. He just let the narrative run. And this is where those people,
yes. Hands belong on your knees. Yes, Lindsay, hands belong on your knees.
Child. Or hands belong in never mind. Yeah. But again, I'm so tired of it.
So 10 minutes have passed. Now we can talk shit. All right, now let's get into the story. So let me pull up the actual whole story.
His
And then
story of the mind
his story will
will
be
be
his.
his story.
You said no shade with it, but Chris Brown has many lawsuits in the situation. He was sued for a woman being violated, bitten by his dog's child. This woman claimed that he was. Yeah, that's true. Like I'm saying, Chris, there's always some stuff Chris bring to himself.
And other things they know on this channel how we feel about Chris. I don't know why y'all getting mad, child.
All right, so um it says so neighborhood. So it says so. This is from the neighborhood talks. More details are being revealed as to why tensions were so high at Chris's birthday party last night. According to Beast Guy, Chris wasn't feeling Teyana being at his party because the two reportedly aren't on good terms. Sources exclusively told Beast Guy that Chris was angered by seeing Teyana at the party when and he wanted her gone. The Beast themes from Chris canceled AMA American Music Awards performance Michael Jackson tribute. Apparently, Teyana was involved in the performance in some capability, but pulled out at last minute due to other obligations. And Chris feels like it was a big reason to why the performance was ultimately canceled. When Chris saw Teyana at his party, he approached her to air out his grievance and told her to leave. It says Teyana made it clear Chris's behavior was out of line, reportedly telling him he was on one, suggesting that he was under the influence of something. Chris didn't take well to Teyana's pushback, and the verbication escalated, prompting Usher to step in to defend Teyana. Chris and his crew eventually had enough and decided to take things outside. That's when Usher followed Chris and his crew into the parking lot. So altercation reported, resumed, and that's when, according to sources, Chris Brown and his crew beat Usher. The sources, what did it say? Oh, it says the sources says not only did Usher have a bloody nose, broken nose, but he also had a bruised and injured ribs.
It's like moving mountains.
You said Chris Brown had a right to not want tea at his party. Ain't we trying to protect our peace? Okay, so we got that. You says no because Usher said I came in and I already got my skin.
Lindsay, I'm not. Lindsay.
Am I Joanne's gonna get this woman out of here? Get this woman out of here immediately.
Immediately.
You said I was here of a human. So okay, let's go back to the American Music Awards performance. We never knew why the award show, why the performance got canceled. It was like Chris Brown was on the Michael Jackson performance. That was all we heard. We didn't hear that Sierra was going to be involved, and we didn't hear that Teyana Taylor was going to be involved. It was just Chris Brown. So rightfully so, Chris was pissed that the performance was canceled, but we didn't know why the performance was canceled. So we was like, okay, Chris, we get that you mad, but why was the performance actually canceled?
You know, Chris Brown don't say nothing. Listen, if Secrets was a person, I trusted all my secrets. But Chris Brown ain't saying shit.
But that's the problem, though. Like sometimes that's the problem because that's why people are so quick to say Chris is the problem. Chris is the problem because sometimes
Chris don't say shit.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like sometimes it's like with the whole cancellation, right? Everybody assumed that it had something to do with Chris's past. We still don't know to this day on why the performance was canceled. But I think if somebody from his team or somebody from AMA would have came out and said, "Oh, maybe the performance was going to be too long. Maybe we couldn't get the licensing for the music, or maybe we, whatever." That would have been a little bit better than just because sometimes you got to say something to get the heat up off of you. Sometimes, so we look at that performance. So Chris and Sierra, or one of them two, end up uploading the rehearsal on their Instagram of what the performance. Now the damn rehearsal was like 12 minutes long. So, this is an award show. It's live. The performance by itself is 12 minutes long. Michael Jackson got about 5 million songs. So you got to, from 5 million, you got to pick two. And don't nobody want to keep hearing Thriller or Billie Jean. Because I'm so tired of hearing Billie Jean in the performance, and I'm so tired of hearing Thriller.
Those are the white favorites.
So we bring that up, right? Okay, so Teyana was gonna be part of the performance. Okay, cool. I don't really know why they would need Teyana if they got Sierra and Chris, but okay, nothing against Teyana. I like Teyana. Teyana bad. Teyana bad. So we move forward. So I can see that. Okay, sis, you the reason that I don't necessarily know if Teyana's the reason though, Chris, your performance got pulled because is Teyana that big of a name?
No.
Right. So I don't know if that's the reason she had performance. Neither nor there. Y'all are not on talking terms no more. Okay, fine. Whatever. Y'all not cool, blah, blah, blah. You ain't reach out to her and she ain't reach out to you. Fine. Right? Moving forward to Friday, I walk in my party and I see you sitting there. Well, what you doing at my party if me and you haven't talked? And tonight is not the night to talk out our problems. It's today. Tonight's not the night. So Teyana, you shouldn't have been there, and Chris, you shouldn't have walked over to her on that night trying to air out your problems because if we look at their past, they seem like brother and sister. So
Yeah.
that wasn't the night. If me and you got a problem and I see you at a party and I'm drinking and you drinking, it's not the night to hash out our problems.
No.
So, but there's two wrongs. Y'all hear us? There's two wrongs, y'all. Two wrongs.
Two.
Tiana shouldn't have came to the party, and Chris shouldn't have went over there if he was drinking over to her to try to air out any problems.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you drinking, Teyana could have been looking at you crazy, and then you'd have been like, "Oh, bitch, you gotta go."
Hello.
So we got two problems there.
Two.
And you see in the picture, where my picture at? Chris walks over, Teyana right there. You probably can't see your child because this damn thing's so dark. But Teyana right there, and it looked like Teyana was over it. And then Chris is probably looking like, "Why is she here?" To Usher, and Usher looking like, "Oh no." And then you got
what Usher saying again?
Oh no. And then you got the guy in the wig.
Girl, let's go. Girl.
No, fuck that. That's my brother. I'm gonna sit here.
No, girl, let's go. Let's get out of here.
I'm sorry, hold on. No, fuck that. That's my brother. I'm gonna stay because Teyana got a deep voice. Yeah. No, fuck that. I'm gonna stay here.
Girl, let's go. Let's get out of here. You see, man, let's go.
Oh, fuck that. That's my brother.
T, come on.
That's my brother. We gonna talk to
him. Get him.
That's my brother. We gonna talk to
him. Get her and him. Let's go.
I don't know what to do.
What you mean you don't know what to do? Usher, come on, Tia, let's go.
I don't know what to do.
Wow, come on.
So that was actual footage that TMZ
actual footage that from the
audio. I'm sorry, that was audio.
Sorry.
Yeah, audio.
My bad. Audio from the actual party.
Right. You said right, child. Because we now, honey, one thing over here, we know we love Chris, but we know Chris be on that stuff. You said TT went to a party without any male reputation because I ain't never see Chris buck up on a man. Ooh.
Go back to that party.
Ooh.
Girl, come on. This is getting out of hand.
That's my brother. We gonna talk it out.
No, y'all need to be talking now. Let's go.
Oh, that's my brother. We gonna talk it out.
Girl, T, come on.
No, that's my brother. We gonna talk it out.
Girl, you can get your ass beat. Come on.
Man, please, bitch, I can take him, bitch.
Girl, you get your ass beat and your jacket stolen. Come on.
Take him, bitch.
Girl, let's go. Hi, Chris. We leaving. And that again was more audio from that night at that party. And I thank the team for sending it to us.
So all those things happen, right? So then they get into the argument and Chris decides he's going to walk off. We don't know if Chris is mad. We don't know if Chris is pissed off. We don't know. We just know Chris walked off. He called Usher a coward and then walked off.
I'm going to start calling people, you coward, and then I'm just going to leave.
Knowing Usher, not knowing him, like literally knowing him, but knowing Usher being like the big brother, he probably was like, "Oh, let me go see if I can calm Chris down."
Yeah,
right.
If you know Usher, Yeah, you know Usher, he seems calm.
So I'm not going to fault Usher for, because yesterday I had faulted him for that, but then I was like, you know what, I'm not going to do that because I don't think Usher was in the wrong. I will say this though, you have to be careful sometimes when following somebody.
Especially when they're escalated.
Right. Because let's just go with the narrative that Chris was out of control and going off. Right. Let's just run with that real quick. Do you follow him or do you go let him cool himself off and then you wait for him and then you maybe give him like 5 or 10 minutes and then maybe you approach him?
I would do the second one. I would let him wait. Because, you know, first of all, Chris light skin, so you know, light skin people just go off. No offense to the light skin watchers, but y'all know y'all emotionally off. I would let him go. About just, you know what I mean? And sometimes you think about family when you at that cookout, you like, let Uncle Gary go, leave him alone. Please y'all leave Uncle Gary alone. Let him walk. If you're gonna walk down, he got his 40 in his hand, he's fine. Let him walk. No, come on. Aunt May, don't follow him.
No. I'm sick of your uncle act like this.
Alone. He got this. He's mad. Let him be mad. Come on.
Together, he act like
get in here. May. See, now he hit May. See, hold on, y'all. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's why I'm like, come in here. And that's what we're trying to tell y'all.
Good morning.
Let people just be mad.
You said CB called Usher a coward because Usher said he couldn't take TT down. Where's Confessions Part 3 at? Hello?
Child, the secret ain't out yet.
So Usher walks Chris to the bus, blah, blah, blah. So this is what I said yesterday. You got crews involved, you got egos involved, you got drinks involved, and you probably got that sugar involved.
With that sweet honey sugar.
Sweet honey sugar involved.
Sweet honey sugar.
And this is how I feel. Let me be just serious for 1 second. When guys get aggressive, their aggression is much different than when females get aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
When guys get aggressive, you liable to get your head slammed into a curb.
Can and will.
And it can actually be really, 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 really scary. Like I've seen, I don't like to watch the videos when people fighting and they be slamming each other and stuff. I don't like watching those kind of videos.
I do.
That's what you messy. But I don't think that Usher was going to harm Teyana. This is just me. No. I don't think he was going to harm her. Again, I said earlier, Usher should not have approached her, and she shouldn't have been there.
You know, they're gonna say, where was Teyana's husband at?
That's what everybody been saying that. Where was he at to protect her?
And did he got something to say? Child.
So that's my thoughts right now. I'm gonna share the floor with Adrian, and then I'm gonna come back.
Listen, I agree 130% with Q. You have to just pick and choose your battles in this situation. But again, for that group of people, we can't just jump on the narrative, an old narrative, because of somebody's past. I mean, if someone doing that to you, when you be out there, never mind. But yeah, because I'm sure you wouldn't like that either. So again, we don't know the full story. Clearly, reports say they were fine after that. They were actually on stage performing. So again, we can't just jump the gun on what's going on. And they actually performed well to be allegedly drunk and under the influence and everything else. And you look at that picture. See me? I was in the background. I was like, actually, don't put me in that picture. And he was like, all right, fine. I'll just take it. I was like, all right, cool.
Well, where's the broken nose?
They said that though. Because you know they are nurses too and doctors, and they were actually there.
You said picture this: TT and C were cool prior to the party, and Chris pulled a Rick James and forgot because Booger Sugar is a hell of a jug.
I'm just saying.
Is it me or has Usher gotten better the older he looks?
Yeah,
Usher's gotten a lot. Not to say that Usher was an ugly guy, but like the older he gets, like he just looks.
He's aging really good. Like he's aging very well, and I appreciate it. It's a great look for him.
He looks happy. He looks at peace. Like every time you see Usher, he just looks like
He just felt like Usher you just wake up and Usher be downstairs like good morning and just give you that smile. You like, Raymond, what's going on?
Oh, not Raymond.
You call about his last name. I just thought I'd make you breakfast. Okay, what did I do? Nothing. I'm just glad you came here this weekend. Okay. So, would you like to eat now? Everything's done. Okay. Have a seat. Okay. And that's Usher.
And then people are going back and saying stuff like, "Oh, how could Chris do this?" Usher, how could Chris do this? Usher threw him a party. Usher was just bigging him up a couple days ago, saying something about a verses or this and that. I'm like, y'all, they probably brothers,
I
and
think they have a brotherly because Usher respects the hell out. I mean, Chris Brown respects the hell out of Usher,
vice
and,
versa.
and vice versa. So I don't think that it's something that we hate you. And it's like you said, the difference between men sometimes and females. Like a guy can fight, they can tussle and be cool the next minute. Women, they will keep that beef going, which keeps our show going.
Lindsay, we're not saying that Chris don't have a past, right? We're not saying that Chris has not had his faults and done wrong. Well, at least what I'm saying is that every time he's in something, it's automatically Chris's fault.
Yeah, so we don't know what happened, who said what, Lindsay. I'm sorry that you don't agree, but it is what it is.
Lindsay, we can fight.
Because we can fight, Lindsay. If you got issues, you can come through. You know where I live at. Ask
Just
your
like
man where I stay at. He know.
just like how we fought in elementary school.
Yeah, ask your man where I stay at. He know. He know.
So then it was reports that they weren't going to perform at Lovers and Friends, and that wasn't true because Lovers and Friends was yesterday. Chris did a whole performance. Usher did a whole performance. They killed it. The audience was going crazy. So, hey. Here's the thing though. If nobody comes out and says anything, it's just he say, she say.
Yep, and we're gonna just be blaming air.
And for me, it's hard for me to believe anything that comes out of Miss Jason Lee's mouth because she's the same one that had said the Queen had died way before the Queen had actually died.
Yeah, Miss Jason Lee. Child. Didn't you have beef with her?
No. Now the thing is,
because they said that you had beef with her.
Chris and Drake had beef. They were able to get over it. Remember when Chris beat up Frank Ocean? Moving on. So, again, like I said, y'all, we don't really know everything that happened yesterday,
and we're not. And some people are inside bullet inside because they think we're picking sides. We're not picking sides. We're just saying that we don't know. And I know some of you in the audience reading the comments, you're getting a little angry here, and it's okay. But again, we're not picking sides. We're just saying that we wasn't there, you wasn't there, and we're just. We just can't assume. Yeah, people got their faults and flaws, but we just cannot assume all the time until we hear come out the horse's mouth.
Yeah, No, they're not mad in these comments. No, we're not talking about y'all in these comments. We talking about Honey, the other child, Honey. Oh, let me tell y'all something, Honey, baby. The girl, she was tearing me up last night. I said, "Oh,
was she ready to fight?"
I said, "She is mad." You'd have thought Chris jumped on her. You said it's not that I don't agree. Just making sure we understand all patterns have been established. It's hard to allow grace to someone support off the strength of he has changed yet grown. Listen. If Chris started this, Chris is 100% in the wrong.
Absolutely.
100% in the wrong.
Absolutely.
And if Chris started this, you cannot keep doing what you're doing.
Absolutely.
You have made it
catch the right person.
And you've made a career. Yep, come on.
And it ain't gonna be nice.
It says, I believe Jason Lee about this because she's a public figure and they don't announce people's death. They don't delay announcing. But he announced the death way before she had died, CW.
Child, the Queen died at least a year before she died.
You said I'll assume Usher don't be starting with anyone that we know of publicly, that we know of.
Who knows what Usher do behind the scenes?
It says y'all get nasty comments. That's why y'all so funny and keep it light. On other pages, not on here, we don't get nasty comments. Like I like the interaction. I like that we all don't agree. Like that what makes the show.
Yeah, we're not supposed to.
We
don't even agree half the time.
Right. We got a nasty comments on other people's pages, and y'all know me. Every time I go to somebody's channel, y'all know I'm just here to be messy. I don't know these people.
When I'm on Adrian Speaks on Thursdays, I'm just saying it.
It says people get real mad like they on payroll. Being a fan, Stan has never paid my honey ain't never paid my bill. Honey, me being a fan ain't never pay a bill for me. Come on, Lindsay.
Now, if I see a check that came to the door, I'm like, you know what? I'll be a public defender. Yes, I will be.
Honey, if Nicki Minaj send me a check right now, honey, everything I ever said about her, y'all hate.
What you say? I'm gonna go back and start deleting shit because y'all won't be talking about her in the
It says maybe Chris don't like the flavor of cake, and Usher could have.
You know what? I'm done.
And Usher tripped behind the bus and bumped his nose and got a bull nutty nose.
Listen, he said, "I didn't ask for fucking vanilla cake." Shit. And
everybody get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out the party. Come on, man. Chill out.
How come no one cared about Usher threw that chair at ABC in front of Rock? Right. Maybe he threw that chair out the window. Now he was wrong for that. Now that's when he was really going through some shit. When he threw that chair and remember when he threw that boulder out the window? You said we don't tussle over here. I won't allow it. We sure don't. The Queen is dead. Yeah, she's dead now, but she wasn't dead when he announced it.
They still talk about it.
The Queen.
Tell the Queen. Is she dead? When she died?
You said, "Oh yeah, they do. They come on my right." I don't care, child, because I'm gonna continue to say what I want to say. Because they can't beat me. Child, we quick to tell somebody they can't beat us.
Bitch, she can't beat me, girl. She's weak. She's a coward. She can't beat me.
Hey, sis.
Baby.
So like I said, so people was like, "Oh, you know, Chris ain't from the hood, you know, Usher ain't from the hood." People kept saying Diddy gonna get involved, and I'm thinking to myself, "Well, wasn't Diddy and
never mind? Diddy been just never mind."
Because I always thought Usher and Diddy.
Never mind. I still think Usher and Diddy.
When Usher was Diddy's protege. You said, "Child, Usher giving out gifts you can't return." OCW yesterday, Side Chicks was winning yesterday. Side Chicks was winning.
Yes, agreed, Lindsay. The skinnier that bitch gets, yes.
You said Diddy has had Usher since. Ooh.
Here I am, and there you are. Your cheeks are calling me to your heart. All you gotta do is, and I'll let you in. And we will feel the passion that flows within. P. Diddy don't mean to be bold. He just want to let you know he got a thing for Usher and he can't let go. Age ain't nothing but a number. Being 12 ain't nothing but a thing. Yes. How to go from babysitting to sitting on. Never mind. Child, they say he went from babysitting to sitting on his groomed. Look at him, groomed. That should be a new groomed. I need a girl in my life. I need Usher as my wife.
No shade though, that was my song. I Need a Girl Part 1. Baby, that was my song. I said, "Well, y'all did that." I didn't care for part 2.
That beat was everything though.
Yeah, I didn't care for part 2. Part 2 was okay, but I'm like, we didn't need a part 2.
Was that the one with Genuine and all them in it? Screaming
I
and
said,
hollering through the whole song? Yeah.
I said that the fact that it took Genuine and some other guys to do Usher, I said
that was a whole bunch of screaming. I need a girl in my life.
You said they were fighting over Diddy?
How to be a man.
I don't know, y'all. It's a mess. First of all, I hope that none of this is true. I hope that none of it is true because I like both of them. Like I like Usher and I like Chris Brown. Like I like both of them. I think people call Usher the king of R&B for obvious reasons. People call Chris the king of R&B for obvious reasons. At the end of the day, I kind of would probably give it to Usher only because of the longevity. But I think Chris has more hits than Usher.
Agreed.
But Chris don't have a Confessions.
No.
Sometimes it just take one album for you to go to the next level, and Chris ain't got a Confessions. So
no, not yet.
I don't think he will, but okay, not yet. But the thing is, I don't think anybody would ever be able to sell records like they used to anyway. So I don't think that anybody would ever have a Confessions or, you said, has Chris ever gone diamond? I don't know if he has gone. I don't know if his albums have gone diamond, but I know his singles have gone diamond. But that's my point, though. Usher got a whole album that went. See, my thing is, if I got an album that went diamond, it ain't really shit y'all can say to me.
No, there's nothing you can say to me. I would just always say, "One." Every time you say something, because girl, because you can.
And Mariah Carey got several diamonds.
Several.
For all the Mariah Carey haters out there. You said, come on, y'all, not too much on Genuine. We on the iconic Genuine.
I'm gonna get iconic, but can I talk to you behind stage?
Yeah, hold on. Just give me one second. Child iconic?
Iconic. I mean, she was really like harsh on that one. I mean, iconic now. He might be iconic to his children, but I don't think he's iconic to the music industry. I mean, you think about how after him and Timberlake had that fallout, child, he ain't had a hit really since then. I mean, I'm trying to just, he might have did that album with TCB, whatever it was called, the Jail Here Jail, or whatever group they was with, child, and they still had issues. And I mean, but iconic though. I mean, Janet's iconic. I mean, other Missy Elliott was iconic, but I didn't get Genuine.
Iconic, girl.
I just don't know. I mean, this is what they're saying. I mean, she was really serious though.
Okay, all right.
Okay, I'm gonna go back because we've been too long. Okay.
All right. Hey, we back, y'all.
Hey, we're back.
Let me see. You said Genuine, iconic. Okay. He look good right here.
Yes, Uncle G.
Sir, Say. You said the only thing about Genuine is his aging great. Iconic is he aging gracefully. Is he aging gracefully?
Is he? Let's look.
Is Genuine mixed with something?
He got to be something.
Okay, he look good Photoshop. Okay.
Yes, he do a mean Photoshop.
I mean, the thing is, Genuine not ugly, right? Like
Genuine's never been ugly, never.
They know they were wrong for this.
I'm fucked up. Whoever did that.
Genuine not ugly.
Genuine cool. I like Genuine.
Genuine could have got it right here.
Child,
baby.
Say something. I'd have been a poll. Same OG. Now that album right there, that album was everything.
That's the album I got from Columbia House.
Child, that album was everything from beginning to the end. I said, yes. I think it's so anxious. Child.
Now he's expanding gracefully. Let me get okay.
I'm just
let me get off.
I'm just gonna leave Dina. You gonna have to take that up with
my whole life has changed Since Trey came in, I knew back then.
When Trey came into my life, he wound me up, put it in my gut.
Oh, how I wish he could work it out with Soleil.
Don't they got like 15 kids together?
Right. What did she ever do? Was she a rapper?
Yeah, she had that one song. Lindsay, no, what song did Soleil have? You know, Lindsay is our fact checker.
Yeah,
Lindsay, what song did
Lindsay
Soleil have that we all know?
Let me see. Soleil rapper. Let me see. Oh, let me see. What song was popular by Soleil?
Lindsay, need that song by Soleil.
Oh, I'm looking.
Yeah. JT Money, who that?
Oh, that was her.
Who that? And my crew. Yes, I said yes. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Lindsay, for thinking of me.
Interchangeable. Okay. Okay, I don't know that song.
Yeah, any other songs?
Oh, I can hear the beat. Yeah. But you know, at the end of the day, we just hope that Chris and Usher can, if they are beefing, we hope they can get it together, because I think they could really do something that has probably never been done in R&B music outside of Brandy and Monica. Whitney and Mariah. Yeah, because Usher hasn't worked with.
Remember, Usher don't like working with people.
Well, that's what Monica said. Because when you, I'm trying to think of like we got iconic women's songs. We got "The Boy Is Mine." We got "When You Believe." What's iconic male let me see.
Duets.
I mean, him and Robert had that, but I didn't like that song. Same girl, but I didn't like that song.
I didn't care for that. I will give it to "Faded Pictures" by Case and Joe.
You would call that iconic?
I like that song. It did what it needed to do.
But liking it and it being iconic is two different things.
Chuck, there's not a lot of male iconic songs, so I'm just gonna put that on the top up there as far as like duets, because a lot of people ain't done duets.
So well, that's what I'm saying. So I think they had Usher and Chris had New Flame, but I think they could do something like even like bigger.
New Flame was my shit.
Oh, New Flame was my shit. You said Black Men United, Lindsay. You talking about when Tevin was singing off key?
You will, yes. What can a brother do for
that
me?
Was my song though. Baby, RL, baby, he was straining that throat, but he was singing.
And child, we can come out. I care about you, so what you do. And was that on the soul?
That was on Soul soundtrack. That was Babyface. That was Babyface. That was Babyface. That was Casey and JoJo. That was Babyface brothers. Bitch, honey, have you ever seen a performance on Oprah?
Yes.
Baby, they was a baby.
I care about you.
You said Black Men United, child, when they had. Remember when Usher snatched that microphone out that boy's hand?
What other
honey, but Tevin was right in the front though. Tevin was right in the front singing off key.
What other song had a lot of men that
you said Gerald and Eddie? Okay. You said Secret Garden, the Secret Garden.
That was yes, the original Secret Garden. Absolutely iconic. Yes, it was. I agree. Quincy Jones, Secret Garden had all the great legends in that one. So yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll be the reason why. He said, do what you want me. Then when they remade it with Cisco and Ottoman, I was highly disappointed. I was like, this is just not, it's not giving what it's supposed to give. And I turned my radio off. I said, thank you, series, for pissing me off this morning.
What up? You said El DeBarge and James Ingram. What they saying?
Oh, James Ingram was the man in the
No, the Elder Barge and James Ingram singing together.
Yes, they were in the Secret Garden.
You said I want to know.
They had White in there. Oh,
on the Secret Garden. Oh, okay.
They had LB Shore.
Okay, let me stop y'all because y'all getting sidetracked. Can y'all name me one iconic male and male song that was a duet that was on the level of The Boy Is Mine's When You Believe?
Yeah, but it was in the 80s.
Okay.
I think it was Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we got one. Okay.
And well, I mean, you had plenty of iconic songs together, but we're gonna talk about that. We're talking about other people.
The other people. It ain't about that.
It ain't about us, child. We put us, child. We got Trey will save the day.
Trey will save the day.
Trey will save the day. Trey will save the day. Trey will save the day.
What about our other song? What about what he wants?
Oh.
What
about what Trey wants?
Why you don't want to sleep with me?
What about what Trey needs?
What about me? I want some.
What about him?
Yeah, y'all gonna forget about me?
What about them?
So we got that song.
Yeah, we had that song. Because that song was about a threesome and the ugly friend couldn't get in.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I wish though, and unfortunately it cannot happen because he's no longer here.
Mm-hmm.
But you talking about iconic? What would have been iconic would have been Michael Jackson, Usher, Chris Brown.
I'd probably passed out and rolled over the floor like Patti LaBelle.
Not doing a song together or anything like that, but just sitting on stage and maybe doing one of Michael's songs or something like the three of them coming out doing like the Remember the Time or whatever. Like that would have been beyond like
just the performance aspect.
Just a performance aspect. You notice where I put Michael. Michael's up here.
Yes.
Michael's all the way. Oh, let me tell you something. I read something on baby, y'all messy on Twitter. Somebody put on Twitter, it was right under the Chris Brown and stuff that was going on. And somebody put on Twitter, they said, y'all, can you, it says, what did it say? It said, dang, y'all, can y'all believe that it took Taylor Swift 17 years to become bigger than Michael Jackson? And somebody put, so y'all remember the Taylor Swift song, We Are Never, Ever, Ever Getting Back Together. Somebody put, Taylor Swift will never, ever, 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 ever be bigger than Michael Jackson. For some reason, that shit took me up out of here. That shit was so funny to me.
Wait, they thought Taylor Swift bigger? Not the queen of mayonnaise and raisins in her potato salad. No.
Until you, and this goes for Taylor Swift fans, Beyonce fans, Jay-Z fans, Chris Brown fans, Usher fans, until you have a stadium full of people passing out and you stand there for 10 minutes and don't say nothing, and you got to get carried out with a stretcher, until you can have an album sell 100 million copies, one album.
Never, ever, ever getting back together.
I don't give a damn what Taylor Swift do. She ain't even close to Taylor Swift ain't even close to goddamn, in my opinion, Kelly Clarkson.
Shit, Britney Spears.
Britney Spears.
Child. I'm like, she's just Taylor Mayonnaise Swift.
Taylor Mayonnaise Swift. All right, y'all. So that was the Chris and Usher and Teyana. Hopefully that's the end. Hopefully we don't hear no more about it, but I'm sure we probably will. I got 2 more stories that we're gonna get up on out of here, and I'm gonna see y'all again for Housewives tonight.
I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, they got me. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, they got me, Dan. Hey guys, what's going on? This is Seth. Yeah. Yeah, I work downstairs. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm here. They got me. Yeah. 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 Okay, good. Child. You look on the side of his bitch, a little fan in the air, bitch, a little ball here on the projects, bitch. When she has a little fan up there, child, on the side, bitch, with a sucker in it, bitch. Child, honey, I don't know, child, honey, child, here give me, child, here just giving me a whole colossal combo of bullshit. Child, on that head, child.
Nashville hotel manager charged with sucking on sleeping guest toes. The night manager at the Nashville Hilton has been arrested after guests reported that he woke up in the middle of the night.
Yes, bitch. Can you imagine, bitch?
Hold on. The night manager at the Nashville hotel has been arrested after guests reported that he woke up in the middle of the night to find him sucking on his toes.
Hey, yo, what the fuck, man?
I instantly jumped and screamed. What sort of fact-finding mode? Who are you? Why are you in my room? What are you doing here? Peter told Channel
like the way your feet smell, sir.
I have a sleeping problem, frankly. I'm going through PTSD. Talking to a therapist, the night manager, Dave Neal, 52, told cops he let himself into the room because he smelled smoke, but investigators didn't believe it. Neal is charged with with battery and assault and was jailed on a $27,000 bond.
Child, can you imagine? Can you imagine if Meech, the neighborhood thug child, he had a little yang, a little whoop de whoop come through, child. He sleep, and that man come through in the middle of the night. This one looks really good. You know, I'm gonna go and smell this one right here and just get a little taste of that. Yeah, really like that there, right there. Yeah, yeah. Child, and Meech get up. What the fuck? Yo, dog, yo, get the fuck off my foot, man. You know, like, it really tastes delicious. You just relax, it'll be all over soon. Mind you, child, he jerking off on the carpet. But you know, that's neither here or there with this story, child. But child, you got me. Yeah. Sir, did you really suck those people? Yeah, yeah, they got me.
So this is what happened. So what happened was, I was beaten up a lot in school, and then I got into abuse, and I got into people doing crazy things and nasty things to me.
Sir.
Yes.
Can you explain to me? Hold on. Yo, I'm gonna fuck him up. Let me in that room. Let me in that fucking room. I'm gonna fuck him. Sir, y'all need to calm down. I'm talking to him, please.
Let him in. Yeah, come on, let him in. Make sure.
No, we're not, sir. You're gonna get hurt. We just want to know, why did you do it?
Okay, I'm trying to tell you my background. So I grew up in a. Can I please talk? I grew up in a.
Why did you do it?
In a small town, and back in the day, I got into all kind of.
Yo, let me the fuck in, man. I'm gonna whoop his ass, yo. On my mama, on my grandmama.
Let him in. Is this she?
Sir, could y'all calm down, please? Everybody calm down. Officer Dan, take him, please. Oh, take him to the other room. I'm gonna talk to him right now. I'm talking to him.
So what happened was, it was at a hotel room, and I smelled smoke. I thought I smelled marijuana, so I went up to the guy's room, the guest's room, and he happened to be on the bed with his toes out, and the smoke was coming from his toes. So I wanted to get a closer look, and then his toes were so pretty, I just put my mouth on them, and I'll do it again.
Sir.
I'll do it again.
Sir.
You want me to suck your toes?
Sir, sit down. Sir.
You want me to give your toes?
Stand down, sir.
Okay. Am I going to jail?
Yes.
I want to go to my mom.
No.
Can I talk to my mom?
Sir.
I get
one
call.
Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You have a right to attorney. If you don't have one, we can appoint one for you, sir. But I need you to calm down.
Okay, fine. Can I make my one phone call?
Sir.
And then his phone call to his mother was,
Hello? Hello?
Hey, Mom.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm down at the police station. I'm locked
up. Police station? Why are you at the police station?
I'm locked up, Mom.
Holy Jesus! What's going on? What's going on now?
I was sucking on some man's toes.
Come on now! How are you used to laugh and play with Archie and them, and now you're sitting in jail?
Insane. So right. That was auto footage from that.
Lindsay, Lindsay, no, Lindsay. You said I bet he be his mom. Lindsay, no. No.
I'm done with everything. I'm done. I'm so done. Yeah, we were there. We just hear these. Listen, the news comes to us. We don't
go looking for it. It comes to us.
The way they wanted y'all to have it. So
it comes to us. And this is the last story. And I hope I don't get in trouble for this. I'm scared to play it. Okay. All right, y'all.
R. Kelly made a song called She's Got That Vibe, a real dope song in 1992. Public announcement, and he wrote it. Aaron Hall was on it. It go, she's got that vibe, and then at the end of the song, he's saying the names. Tarika got it. Oh, Rochelle's got it. Little cute Aaliyah's got it. And I thought he said Anita got it. He's saying little cute Aaliyah got it. In 1992, it's crazy. Aaliyah was 12. You want to know what's even crazier? Your Body's Calling Me remix.
Okay,
so let me singing on there.
So you heard a guy. He said, "What's even crazier is who's talking child? This guy who
13.
This guy who this cute guy. That's all I'm gonna say. So you heard what he said. He said, so the lyrics go, Gail's got it, Stephanie's got it, Rochelle's got it, yeah, Gladys got it, Fatima's got it, little cute Aaliyah's got it. And the guy says, if you thought that was crazier, what's even crazier is at the age of 13, Aaliyah was on the Your Body's Calling remix, and it says, verse 2. It says, boy, my body's calling for you. So what you want to do? What you going to do? Are you hungry? He says, yeah, I'm hungry, baby. Do you want to eat? I said, my body's calling. Here I come running to save you. So put this remix to your ear and tell me, what do you want to hear? And then he goes on to say, you a jazzy little thing. Liyyah, you're a jazzy little thing. And then he goes on to say, he said, no, listen, jazzy little thing, Liyyah. And then you go on to Aaliyah's back and forth. She goes, it's the Liyyah.
It's the Liyyah coming up the same. I got jazz personality, Jeep mentality, beats the soul train. Normally I got something to say. I'm sorry.
Lindsay.
It's something we talked about the other day, child. I'm sorry. I'm faulting these parents. That's all I'm saying. I'm faulting her. Was her mother named Diana? I'm faulting her. I'm faulting all of them. Y'all knew this little just turned 12-year-old. She got a vibe. She should be in middle school, focusing on her grades. But she got a vibe. Because them checks is coming. Disgusting. I'm sorry.
But didn't Aaliyah say that she couldn't? She said her mother wouldn't let her dress sexy.
Yeah, her mother. But you got to think about the documentary. R. Kelly liked his girls to dress like dudes, and remember, Aaliyah dressed like a tomboy the whole time. So the mom was okay with that. She couldn't wear, she couldn't wear the little scampy things like that.
She was okay with the daughter not dressing sexy, but she wasn't okay with her daughter dressing sexy, but she was okay with her daughter singing. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. Because that check.
Never mind.
When she said, I need you to write that check and pay all my bills. That's what was going on. Because Sonya didn't play.
Who?
Miss Sonya.
Oh. Who does Sonya manage?
Brandy.
And did you ever see Brandy without no clothes on at the age of 14?
Absolutely not. She was fully clothed, like she looked like the first day of school.
And she was still able to have the career that she had.
Every time you see Brandy, she's like the first day of school.
You know who else didn't dress sexy at the age of 14? And I'm gonna get on people in the comment section, because under the video was people in the comments saying, "Oh well, Usher was singing. What was Usher's single that Diddy made him sing? You Can Get It or whatever." Where Usher was like 12. Don't nobody know that song because then nobody know Usher had the first album, right? Secondly, people was like, "Oh well, Usher sung Nice and Slow." When he turned 18, he did Nice and Slow.
Do they not know that he was born in the 70s, not the 80s?
And then people also saying, "Oh well, Usher, not Brandy, Aaliyah had a mature voice. So did Monica." And Monica had a damn song, album with a song called "Skate." Everybody skate to the music.
Put your hands in the air.
Brandy was singing about Best Friend.
Yep.
And Aaliyah over there singing about Are You Hungry?
And age ain't nothing but a number.
At your best.
I'm down.
And you know that the mother ain't never come out and say nothing about that relationship that her and R. Kelly.
She supported it. Allegedly.
You said Brandy was giving box braids and turtlenecks sitting up in her room. Right. Lindsay, I like what you put right here. You said only sex offender I know to give out his victims list. You said if in plain sight were a person.
What you say? All y'all come forward, please.
You said so hypocritical. People say Monica was too grown for singing Just One of Them Days. Right. But Leah down there saying, "You hungry? You want to eat? What you eat what?
What you gonna cook at the age of 12, 13? Oodles and noodles and hot dogs?
I'm waiting for the men to come out and say, "Well, never mind. Let me shut up. Oh, let me get up off of here."
Child, you know we can't wait. I want the men to come out and get the story because I'm waiting for
the same way they came out about Chris Stokes. Catch it.
I'm just waiting for the men to say. I'm like, we know. I want to hear about that secret boyfriend R. Kelly had that everybody talked about that was his middleman. I want that story to come out.
And you also knew who R. Kelly was friends with too, right? Rocky. See, that tell you everything you need to know.
Everything.
You know who I wish was on TV right now?
Who?
You know who I really wish was. Hold on, let me find me a really just old. Let me see something. You know who would get these stories together?
Who?
Bam.
Yes, she would. Auntie
would get all these stories together.
Quick.
Just like this in her purple chair. Look at her, waiting to report. Oh, you want to hear about what happened at the Lovers and Friends? Grab your seat and grab a snack. Come right on back.
How you doing?
I mean, I just think that unfortunately Aaliyah has passed, but you said I remember radio host bashed Monica for weeks when her debut single. Right. You said bring that mama to the carpet. Hey fam. That's all we got for y'all today.
Yes.
3 stories. I'm gonna go watch this Law and Order episode. Because he looked like he would be on Law and Order.
Child.
Like,
get back on that call with him and his mother.
Hold on, let me pull it back up. Mom.
Yes.
That's me again.
Oh, honey, what is going on?
I was sucking this man's toes, Mom. I don't know what the big problem is.
How did you do that?
Mom, I don't know what the big problem was, Mom.
How you used to laugh and play?
Because Mom,
those were the days.
I'm just saying, Mom. It's just Mama.
That's disgusting. Now you should have know what you're in them.
I'm just saying, Mom. The toes were out.
That's disgusting. Get off my face. You're not a son of mine. I'm tired of it.
They smell good, Mom.
Get off my face. I'm tired of it.
Well, fine then. Bye.
It's just sad what's going on between
him and his mom. It's sad.
She
doesn't want to hear him out, and he doesn't want to hear her out. And
so it just, but y'all heard it here first. That's all y'all need to know. Yes, y'all heard it here first. Again, we do want to thank y'all for this lovely weekend session on this great Sunday, because what they say, for a life of Sundays. So that's what we're living. Yes. Unapologetically Black. So again, we thank you guys for tuning in today. I'm going to watch Waffle Housewives of Atlanta tonight to see if I can get on some reviews, see if it's good or not. If it's not, I ain't coming on.
I'll see y'all tonight around 9 o'clock. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend who knows a friend. Leave y'all comments down in the below, y'all. Leave y'all comments. Let us know how y'all feel about Chris.
Y'all.
Yeah, let us know how y'all feel about Chris beat him down Brown and Usher Herpes Raymond, and how y'all feel about Teyana Taylor. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about them in the comments. How y'all feel about Toe Tuck and Tom, and how y'all feel about Nasty Kelly. Nasty Kelly is what his name is. Nasty Kelly and underage Leah.
Because ain't nobody safe on this channel.
Nobody. I'm gonna give me something to eat. See y'all tonight. Bye.
Nobody.